human understanding in this time of their loss. We thank you, God, and we praise you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen, David.
I think David would like us to say "Go Birds," right?
No doubt.
Right?
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
And Dallas sucks.
And Dallas. Oh,
And
he
Dallas
is. He was all about Dallas sucks. Anyway, just so everybody knows, yes, the Green Legion will be running trips to whatever playoff destination we are going to.
Damn right.
You will find everything on Monday, half-ass ready, and by Monday evening, fully ready.
Damn it! I've been telling everyone Sunday night. I
Yeah.
wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Everybody, show's brought to you by Bud Light Seltzer, Michelob Ultra, Stateside Vodka, and Stateside Bourbon Diaz. Dave Bavuso, State Farm, Greater Philadelphia Health Action, Crab du Jour, and the Fin coming soon. Actually, not coming soon. Already there. Sorry, reading off of this.
It's been a month.
Bucks County Baseball Company, MCS Residential, MCS Custom Cabinetry, and of course, Twin Spires. Twin Spires, we're not allowed to talk
I
about
didn't
it.
hear what you said.
On that note, I would like to help everybody's cause here today. Regardless of who you're cheering for, everybody in here is either vaccinated or tested negative. That means you can hook up with whoever you want tonight.
Hey now.
I mean,
That's the first time we've been able to say that in a while.
that is a lame way to throw out a fishing line. I don't know, man.
The show has already gone
Does
downhill.
anybody else agree with me?
Quimby
No.
I don't know. Antonio Brown said he was vaccinated. We saw how that wound up.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
And just so everybody knows, we're going to have a different type of show. We usually go into matchups in the second part of the show. We usually go over the game before. We don't have to go over the game before. We won. Yay, we're in the playoffs.
Those Crown Apple shots were great in the club level.
Right?
FedEx Field.
What we're going to do is we're going to talk about our favorite highlights of the Eagles season and what got us here, because to be frank, nobody knows what the hell happened. They started off 2-5, and now they're 9-7, or not 10. Wait, 9-7.
Correct. Yep.
We might get 10 wins this year.
We could get to 10. I don't know if I want that. We'll go over that soon enough with Sack and all
Are
the
you
playoff.
tanking? Are you tanking the season? Is that what you're doing?
Might be. But most important announcement right now, I want everybody to feel comfortable about going to FedEx Field, because Pete Haley from NBC Sports Washington has reported that there are now zip ties on that fence. There are now zip ties. Nobody has a damn thing to worry about. There are zip ties on that fence.
What a dump.
What a complete and
it's a
total
complete
crap hole.
When Merrill's like, "Nah, I'm good." That's when you know.
The zip ties were on sale, by the way. Just want to let you know.
How was it in the club level?
It was
Yeah, the club
it
level
was
was awesome.
It was dead. It was dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what made it
good.
awesome.
Did anybody check the expiration date on those zip ties?
Yeah, right. They got him out of the Green Legion tailgate emergency kit.
Hey, the Eagles CFO bought me on Grubhub nachos.
So
yeah, that's right.
let's do this in no particular order, because I think this is going to take up plenty of our time. Let's try not to talk over everybody, because there's a lot of noise in here already. Diaz, it was your idea to talk about highlights, right? So why don't you start, man? I want everybody to give your 3 favorite highlights. We're not going to get to this in the first segment. We might get through it through our second segment, but give us a start, baby.
I'm gonna
Get
start.
that motor running.
I'm gonna start from the first week of the season down in Atlanta. I wasn't there with you. You probably like that.
It
But-
was one of the best trips.
Anytime we're not with you is when we like it. That little teardrop pass that Jalen Hurts threw to Devontae Smith at the front pylon there. I mean,
On the weak side, you could say.
yeah, that's still a nice little throw right there. And at that point, we were all like, "Oh my God,
What
we got
is going on?
We got it. We have a quarterback. We have a wide receiver. Things change after the week, but just remember how you felt after that touchdown pass in Atlanta week 1. That was my number one highlight.
It took you until week 9 to feel that way again.
Listen, we're starting here week 1.
I know it's a joke.
Positive.
Positive. What, your favorite moment of the season? I'll tell you what.
Top 3.
Yeah, well, top 3. I'll tell you what. When I started to think that this team could do something was that Denver game. The way that they handled that team in Denver. That's a tough place to play. Tough environment overall. The fan base, the altitude, everything. That right there started to show that this team could really go on a run. And that was listen. Denver was a winning team at that time. I know everybody looks back and they're like, "Oh, well, they haven't beat anybody with a winning record."
If you turn around now, you'll find out that they're 7-9 and getting their ass handed to them.
It's
7-7.
But they play in one of the toughest divisions in football, and that's why everybody says all the time, they're like, "Oh man, Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers go to Denver." I'm sorry, you really want to play 4 times a year? Pat Mahomes and Justin Herbert? I don't. That's a tough division to play in, and they've held their own. This team right here, this Eagles team, they start to show what they really were and their true colors in that game. They've played hard every game ever since. I'll tell you what do you think, Bryce?
Well, real quick, you guys, I'm sorry. I did forget to do something here. Been a while. It's been since Tuesday since I did.
Oh, introduce the panel?
Everybody to my left. Eagles wide receiver legend, the Reverend Dr. Irving Fryer.
My wife's not clapping for me.
Well, she's a Cowboys fan. Yeah.
Oh man.
Everybody clap for me except for you.
There you go.
No, it's too late now. You know, it's amazing how when my wife used to be impressed with me. Now all she wants to know is if I've taken out the garbage. Did you take out the garbage?
Listen, you don't have to be a 5-time Pro Bowler to feel like that. I got the same feel.
She just wants to know if I took out the garbage now.
It's okay, man.
It's
There's
amazing.
a website called ResMed. You'll be good to go.
We're not going there.
And of course, next to him, we want him to shut up all the time, but we can't get rid of him. Michael, shut up.
Shut up, Diaz.
Yeah.
Go Birds.
Listen to the crickets on that one.
Next to him, Chris Sack, Sackmaster, Reggie. Ooh-ah. What's up, brother?
What's going on, boys?
Thankfully, joining us again for another week in a row here at Home Tailgates, host of the Daily Ticket here on Fox Sports The Gambler, Philadelphia, from 3 to 6 every day, Mr. Sean Briggs.
You the man,
All
Quimby. I
right.
appreciate it. Go Birds. Let's go, big one. Let's go.
Anyway, please continue, gentlemen. Whoever wanted to take that, Diaz, I think you wanted to grab after that, or were you
No,
done?
Sack was talking about Denver. I just wanted to know how many minutes of the Denver game did you see, Quimby? Because that was one of my top moments. I'm sorry to skip you, Sean, there. But the only guy standing in the upper level at Mile High Stadium was the guy directly in front of Quimby.
You had a problem in Denver, huh? Quimby?
Another highlight of mine.
Is the gobbler ready?
You haven't been the same since then.
You actually talked about him in D.C. You and Kat were
Yeah.
talking about Big Red when we were sitting in our seats.
Prick.
You've been carrying that big fella around for a while now.
No, that bastard wouldn't sit down. Here's the best part. All right. He was with his girlfriend who, obviously
That thing.
Gobbler, get ready.
she got a permission slip from the farm to go away for a few hours.
Oh, wow.
Got some stray cattle.
Accurate,
And
but
she was
cruel.
doing nothing except grabbing his ass the whole time, right in front of me. Right in front of me.
At least that's all
While
she
they
was
wouldn't
grabbing.
sit down. And then when we started ripping her and Captain went full on board drill sergeant on her. Right? Didn't matter. They wouldn't sit down. We called security. Apparently in Denver, before you go to a game in Denver, the Denver Broncos supersede all NFL rules as following the code of conduct policy. People can stand as often as they want. Well, you should have an asterisk to that. Which means anybody should be able to beat the crap out of you that's sitting behind you.
Get you to sit down.
So here we go. She finally comes down with him after he gets yanked, and she pulled the "somebody touched me" line.
Nobody in their right mind would touch that woman. Or that, yeah.
Yeah.
Reaching out.
Touching me.
Touching me.
Touching you.
Not touching you, lady.
No, touching. Anyway, please continue.
Grace, what was your top moment so far?
Honestly, you're going to laugh about this. And my father-in-law is here. But it was the first game of the season. Expectations, we didn't have anything for them. Had no idea what to expect. And all of a sudden they go down to Atlanta and absolutely rolled. And we had a blast. We were at the beach house. and my father-in-law was acting up as usual, and he's like,
Attaboy, Greg.
I'm in love with this team. I love it.
Is your father-in-law that guy with the glasses?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I look sick.
He looked like a proud old man right there.
He knows it. As a matter of fact, he called into John Jansen's postgame show, and he was like, I love this team. I'm back in love with this team. A moment I remember from this year. Until we win the Super Bowl, it will be the number one moment this year for me.
May I piggyback that?
Sure.
All right. So, my favorite moment was in the Atlanta game.
Ooh.
When number 68, Jordan Mailata, pancaked Richie Grant. Not even Google can search and find his marbles after that.
So you've been Googling Jordan Mailata lately?
No, he's been Googling Grant's marbles.
Wow.
Whatever, you guys.
Wow.
It was still funny, and
Wow.
you guys can all go screw yourselves.
Wow.
What a stud Jordan's been this year.
Wow.
What a
Stud.
Well,
Well worth the $60 million man that he is.
Oh, he's going to be it's underpaid now.
Well,
it's a
both-
great contract.
Both tackles. I mean, Lane Johnson has given up 1 quarterback pressure, 0 sacks the whole year. I know he missed a few weeks, but man, I'll tell you what. Me and Brace were talking about this before the show. Is this going to be Jason Kelsey's last game?
Oh,
he's
no.
going to play a few snaps. There is no way. 3 first-round picks, a playoff berth this year, and the guys that are playing around him, there is no way Jason Kelsey is going off into the sunset this offseason.
there's
0%
rumors-
chance.
There's rumors abound that this might be his last run out of Lincoln
I
Financial
got that
Field's
text
tunnel.
message this morning, and it hit me.
Rumors.
Zero. He's back next year.
speaking of Lane Johnson, you mentioned his name. I disagree with that pass to Lane Johnson against the Giants. They should have saved that. They didn't need it. They were beating them.
Fair.
They had the game in hand.
Yeah, I agree
They
with you.
did not need to use that play.
It's a beautiful play.
This playoff game is a game where they could use that play. They wasted it because they were feeling good, smelling themselves. They were beating the team pretty handedly. So why waste that play? You didn't need to.
Go ahead, Diaz.
Well, that was just the receiving. Now, Lane Johnson went to school as a quarterback, right?
Right.
So in the playoffs, they're going to have the Lane Johnson
So they're gonna
quarterback
have- yeah,
touch
right.
goal line
They
play.
could have used both. They could have done both.
Everybody, real quick, we're going to get back to all the commentary in just a second. We also want to make sure that everybody knows a huge Green Legion shout out to Jeannie Green on her 50th birthday.
Yeah!
Jeannie is
Big
one of
5-0.
our own. She's one of the best. I love you, sweetheart. You are awesome.
50. Wow.
All right,
I
you
give
guys
her
go.
30. I give her
How
30.
come she's 50 and you're supposedly 50 and you look like 15,
And
25
how
years
do you,
older?
How do
Wow.
you still have a job?
I don't know, man. I do a good one, I guess.
You keep that up, you won't have a job.
Irvin, just getting this show back on track here. I
Yes,
agree with you because remember, in the playbook of the NFC Championship game 4 years ago was the Philly special.
Right.
And Doug tucked that away.
Right.
And he saved
Yeah.
it and he wound up using it for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
used it for a bigger moment in time.
Exactly.
It was fun. We loved it. We loved
That's
to see
the
it.
only
Save
play
it for
you
a bigger
can come
moment in
up
time.
with that's
Did-
going to work in a pressure
Didn't
situation.
need to use
No,
it then.
but
They
But
were
you don't
all-
deserve to win.
use
a
the
Super
it-
game
use
was
it when you
already in
need it.
hand. The game
Use
was
it when you
already in
need it.
hand.
Bowl. Guys,
Yes.
stop one at a time.
You started it. My favorite.
Did he
ti-
just Ross Geller us?
Air traffic
Is it
controller
Ross
Quimby.
Geller?
Slash, do me a favor, mute Diaz. Thanks.
Can I talk about my favorite
About
time?
time you
this
asked
year?
me to do that.
My favorite time, or my favorite portion of the season, I guess, is right now. Right now, this
There you go.
last week, where you've heard a lot of shows, a lot of radio shows, a lot of broadcasts, and the Philly fans and the Philly commentators, the Philly sports reporters, they're all apologizing to Nick Sirianni. They're apologizing
Yes,
to
they
Harry
are.
Roseman
Yeah.
for all of the bantering and all of the negativity that took place, particularly at the beginning of the season when the team was 2-5, and how this team has turned around. Now we have all these draft picks next year coming in the draft, and everybody's been apologizing this week. So it's been good to hear that when I turn the radio on rather than a whole bunch of negativity.
I'm not apologizing for a damn thing. I didn't think it was going to work.
I didn't listen to you.
And I'm still not
this
going to
week.
apologize because you know what? They have a lot to work on.
Yeah, but they made the playoffs.
I get
Did
it.
you expect them to make the playoffs?
I'm-
Did you? No. Did you
I'm
expect?
with you.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Did you
So
expect them to
before
make
you
the playoffs?
start arguing with me,
I'm not
which I know
arguing with
want
you. I'm just giving the facts.
Okay.
Facts, sir.
You can mute Irv now.
This is gonna be the
Sore,
quickest show
you're
in
a
about
sore
10 minutes.
loser, man. You're a sore loser.
This is going to be Quimby by the end of the show.
The fact is, all right, I am happy that this team made it to the playoffs. They need some experience. Don't say a word.
You don't act like it.
You're right. Because I want them to do better because I think they can do better. I think they have enough talent on the field to do better. I'm tired of seeing the front four not get any pressure on a quarterback, especially rookies or people that shouldn't even be. Jake Neckchrome. All right, none of these guys. Get some pressure. Your coaches have to evolve as well. Nick has. Gannon has not.
Doesn't have the toys.
They give up. This defense gives up the 5th fewest yards in the NFL.
Don't give a damn. I want quarterbacks going down in the dirt.
You're getting
They're
a little
winning.
too micro here. Let's
Yeah.
look at macro.
And they're
They
going to
won 4
win. They're going to win the playoff game. They are going to win. This
going down to
playoff
Tampa.
game. They are going to win this playoff game. You can mark my words. They're going to win this playoff game.
So we got 1 minute left.
We don't need to go down that path just yet. All right. But
Everybody, Greater Philadelphia Health Action, GPHA, providing medical, dental, behavioral health, pharmacy, and child development services for over 50 years. Full family care for the entire family. I had a beer, I'm burping. Prenatal, pediatrics, adult specialty services, and more. COVID-19 vaccine and testing available. 11 locations throughout Philadelphia. Over 85,000 patients. Telehealth and on-site appointments available. Schedule an appointment today. 888-296-GPHA. That's 888-296-GPHA. Or visit them on the web at gphainc.org. That's gphainc.org. Green Legion Radio, live from Xfinity Live, 1100 Social, on Fox Sports The Gambler here in Philadelphia, brought to you by our friends at MCS Residential and MCS Custom Cabinetry. Back right after this.
Every small
You're clear.
owner's most important New Year's resolution is to attract more customers. Let a radio ad from iHeart Ad Builder reach the customers that will make 2022 a successful year. iHeartAdBuilder.com.
We got 315.
Affordable way to create a customized ad for your business.
When we come back.
Just answer a few questions and get your commercial on the air. Start 2022 off right and put the power of radio to work for your business at iHeartAdBuilder.com.
Returns this Wednesday when your Wildcats take on the Xavier Musketeers. Catch the action on Fox Sports Radio Philadelphia or the iHeartRadio app on the Villanova Sports Radio Network. Tip is 6:30. Pregame starts at 6 p.m.
The Lowe's home team came back for a second season focusing on making homes and hometowns better for all. With the help of their general manager, Drew Brees, and players Justin Fields, they tackled community projects in hometowns, while also inviting DIYers to join the Lowe's home team by taking on DIY projects of their own. Select pros rounded out the 2021 Lowe's home team. Learn more about the Lowe's home team at lowes.com/home team.
The job market is competitive right now, so you need to be competitive to attract top talent. If you are at your business, it's here to help. Use radio and digital. Fresh passive candidates currently in the workforce. These candidates are listening right now, looking for new opportunities. Together, we can let the community know you're hiring. Visit iHeartAdvertising.com. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
It's a podcast.
Hello, and welcome to the Pod Club. I'm your host, Joe Piazza. Every week, we will bring you the latest and, dare I say, the greatest in podcast releases as we chat with some of the smartest and most talented folks in the business. We are going to help you get out of your podcast rut or open your podcast app for the very first time. You can wherever you get your podcasts.
Keep your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel. We'll take care of your ears. A safe driving reminder from Top Dog Law. Get top dollar for your
105.
Law.com. That's TopDogLaw.com.
All the good stuff. Yeah. Rufio keeps you on top of pop culture.
There were reports the Grammys were likely going to be postponed due to the
50.
Surge, and now the Recording Academy has confirmed the rumors. After careful consideration and analysis with city and state officials, health and safety experts, the artist community, and many of our partners, the Recording Academy and CBS have postponed the 64th annual Grammy Award show, read a statement from the Recording Academy and CBS. So far,
30.
Scheduled, but rumors have it will likely be moved to spring and be moved from Los Angeles' Crypto.com arena. Sources are saying it might actually move to Las Vegas. This is the second year in a row the Grammys have been postponed due to COVID. Last year's show was supposed to take place January 31st, but was moved to March 14th.
All right. And that's what's poppin'.
I'm Rufio on iHeart.
5 seconds, coming back.
The Gambler, presented by Cure Auto Insurance.
Good now.
Yeah.
We have no return up over here. Sorry. All right, everybody. Green Legion Radio. Yeah, it's a little loud here, everybody. Yeah, we're fired up. It's Eagles, Cowboys. You can understand that. Green Legion Radio, live from 1100 Social Patio here at Xfinity Live and on Fox Sports The Gambler in Philadelphia. Real quick, we want to talk about Twin Spires, everybody. Twin Spires, the group owned by Churchill Downs, who brings you the Kentucky Derby. We're not going to go into picks this week. We're just going to tell you the best gaming offer out there. Right now, download the Twin Spires Casino and Sports app. Open up an account using the code LEGION10. LEGION10, Legion 10. Deposit only $10. Bet $10 tonight on the Eagles game. And tomorrow in your account, you'll have $250 to use or bet however you want moving forward. We are also now legal in New Jersey, so make sure you take advantage of this right now, everybody. Let's do this. Let's come back right now. Again, Green Legion Radio, live from 1100 Social. Not the patio. It's too damn cold out there.
Hell no.
All right, we're back with Irving Fryer, Michael Diaz, Chris Sack, Sean Brace, our producer, and of course, DJ Sly Tree over there.
DJ.
Big Papa Bear.
DJ, please pick up the phone. I'm on the request line.
Uh-oh. So we're going to go back down the road, and I'm going to start with me again. Yeah. I didn't start with me. But I said that Richie Grant, the hit on Richie Grant was my favorite. The second favorite moment for me this season was when Jordan Mailata one-handed pancake Cameron Jordan during that Saints game. Cameron Jordan is for real.
Yeah, he's
and he just
Pro Bowl. I wish we had him.
He just flat out went, dude, sit down.
Smacked him.
Sit down. Irv, back to you, sir.
Again, another one of my favorite moments is happening or took place these last couple of weeks. If you noticed, like during the early part of the season, you didn't see much animation out of Jalen Hurts. You know, he's on the sidelines, not much emotion. I believe because he was grinding. There was a lot of pressure on him. The team wasn't doing.
He was
well.
doing a little Pretty Ricky.
Yeah, particularly
Grind
during
on me.
that first 7-game period of time when they were 2-5. He was grinding a lot. They were throwing the ball a lot. Then as things started to get better, you watch him now, and pre-game or pre-snap, you see him articulating. He's barking out signals. He's giving commands. He's shifting people around. He's changing plays because he's gained control of the game. The game has started to slow down for him. And what you see now that you didn't see before, you see these short bursts of emotion. You're seeing taking his fist and shaking his fist or saying yeah or screaming. That's because the game has become fun to him. Now the game is fun. He's not grinding the way he was grinding before. The game is slowed down. It's fun. He has control of it. And now his athleticism, his athletic ability, his ability to play the game at his highest level, now he's able to do that. And now people are seeing that. The fans are seeing that, yes, this cat just may be our quarterback for the future. So I really enjoyed that transition and that whole metamorphosis that has taken place over the past probably last 9 weeks or so.
My next takeaway from the season, and I can't put this game, this play, but just watching Jason Kelsey in the open field throwing blocks on linebackers and D-backs.
Oh, and getting pissed off that Miles Sanders didn't follow his block.
Yeah, what game was that?
That was
I'm losing them all.
3 weeks ago.
Saints. That was Saints, I
Saints
believe.
game?
Saints, right?
I mean, Saints was like 2 months.
Anyway, it was a home game.
There's a lot of murmurs going on. This might be Jason Kelsey's last home game, so I want to make sure he's an all-pro center, and he might be retiring. It's wild watching him in the open field. He knows exactly where to go. He takes these guys out. Man, I hope he sticks around. I hope we got another couple years out of him, but it's a joy to watch Jason Kelsey play.
I'll tell you what, I know we talked about this in the offseason after Nick Sirianni's introductory press conference, and everybody was all over him about how horrible it was, how awful it was. I'll tell you what, Charlie Manuel, his first press conference was awful. Doug Peterson's first press conference was awful. And I'm not saying this guy's going to win us a chip. I'm not going.
Your
that far.
first press conference was terrible.
Oh, please! That made you keep coming. That made you keep bringing me.
Hold on a second. Have
to the
another
radio. No, it's not. It has nothing to do with that. But I'll tell you what, Nick Sirianni this season, they're 6-2 since his whole flower assessment.
It works.
Okay. How about the game? How about the game where Jalen Hurts fumbled the ball near the goal line, and he got all over his ass? I'll tell you what, man. What we found out this year, and especially on social media, this team has their head coach's back. They love their head coach. They love their coaching staff, and this bodes well. Not just along with the top 3 picks that they're going to have in the first round next year. This coaching staff right here has respect of the locker room, and that's the most important thing possible heading into the offseason.
Why is Kobayashi so good at eating hot dogs?
There you go, Nick Sirianni. I like it. Look, if I'm being honest with you, one of my favorite moments absolutely just happened last week, and we already discussed it with the zip ties. The way he handled that, I mean, the rail is crashing down.
The letter to to New York,
everything.
Yeah.
The 7 people down, he's hugging them. He gives them his gloves. He's taking pictures.
He also just realized that his career was extended. Because
not taking that rail off the knee?
That fence could have twisted that knee pretty bad.
Absolutely.
Hold on a second. Just for a moment, could you imagine the absolute implosion out of this city if that fence hits Jalen Hurts in any way, shape, or form?
Or how about the people underneath?
Screw them.
Yeah. Hang on, Quimby, I'll come over to the top of you. Could you imagine if that was Tom Brady walking off the field?
Can we get Sam in on
the
this?
NFL would have handled that.
Happen? Sam, what would have happened?
It would have been ridiculous. But bottom line is this: the way he handled it, Jalen Hurts is just. I honestly trust your eyes. He has gotten better every other week. He's progressed in the right direction. I don't know where this takes us with him, but damn, he's earned a shot, and especially next year. And I'm loving what I'm seeing.
Agreed.
Now, when you
I
look
think
at
we're hands down in agreement that Jalen Hurts should be our starting quarterback next season.
Absolutely.
the greatest or the largest margin of improvement in an NFL player comes between their rookie season and their second season. So this literally is Jalen Hurts' rookie season. So you're going to see a great improvement, the most improvement out of any improvement he makes from season to season. You're going to see that this year to next year.
Do you double down with all the picks that you have? I know it's not a quarterback-rich draft.
Hell no.
But
no, Quimby.
You know,
Next
I'm just
question.
asking if you double down.
No, not from this panel.
Because this team doubled down on Carson Wentz and wound up being right. I think,
Harry
hold
Roseman.
on, here we go. Let's talk about that for a hot second, because all of us were scratching our heads going, why the hell did we waste a second-round pick? Mute Diaz, please.
I want in.
All right, we're all getting in.
I want in.
He goes first.
No.
No.
I want to come at you. How do you know we got it right?
Hold on a second. How do we know we got it right? We're going to the playoffs.
Right.
Carson Wentz was going to be a jellyfish here.
Have you seen Carson Wentz play lately?
Carson Wentz. Oh, yes, I saw him go down to Arizona and win that game. I'm not trying to argue on a pregame show.
I'm saying that somebody upstairs knew there was issues with Carson Wentz.
Okay, Quimby, I have to stop you right there. Now listen, it might work out for us, and it looks like it's more positive than we thought. But stop. They just signed him to the most expensive extension in franchise. Stop. No, I'm not done. It hadn't even kicked in yet. To get out of this, we had to accept the biggest dead cap hit in the history of the league. Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not even done. I am not
Hold on,
even done.
Slash.
I'm not
Slash.
even done.
Mute him right now. Mute his ass. All right?
That is bullshit.
Fact. Guess what? Guess what? It's not your money, cheese dick.
Oh my God.
We've gone dark.
When it comes to
It's
the cap,
not your money. I don't give a damn
There
if
is-
Jeffrey Lurie loses $30 million, but he's got it.
there's a cap.
And guess what? After this year, it doesn't mean squat.
I get it's a bad process. Bad process.
It's a bad process, but we weren't going anywhere anyway.
I have trust issues from processes already. Enough.
Thank you.
I would like.
Hold on, did you get that? That was another trust and process.
Yes.
No, that's
from
why he
Diaz.
said it. And Diaz over there was like, "Thank you."
I would
Irv.
like to believe that a quarterback was drafted, Jalen Hurts, in the second round with a starting quarterback already in place, because in this league you have to have two good quarterbacks if you're going to have a chance to get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. You have to
Not
have
buying it.
you have to have a formidable
I don't agree with
quarterback as back. Oh yes, you do.
No.
Hold on, we both agree that you need two quarterbacks.
You gotta have
but
two
the
quarterbacks.
reason that Jalen Hurts was drafted was not because you needed a good second quarterback.
Yes.
You were drafting a replacement.
I'm sorry. What you have to
No,
realize in the
no.
NFL, just like everything else, everyone loves the backup quarterback in Philadelphia. What you have to realize is you're going to be just like everybody else if you have that franchise guy. If your guy goes down, you're going to suck. If you're in Green Bay and you lose Aaron Rodgers, you're going to suck. If you're in Tampa and you lose Tom Brady, you're going to suck. Like, you have to realize, like, the backup quarterback doesn't carry much weight. 4 years ago, it was worth its grain of salt when Carson was on a rookie contract and you could afford to pay Nick Foles. But if Carson Wentz was making that kind of coin 4 years ago on a second year of a rookie deal and they had Nick Foles, the ability to bring in Nick Foles, actually, they wouldn't have had the ability to bring in Nick Foles on that kind of a contract. You're going to realize that the backup quarterback isn't as valuable as you thought if you have the right guy. Patrick Mahomes goes down to Kansas City, you're going to suck.
Yeah, but why not think out of the box?
No, but what box? You're going to suck if your top guy
Hold
goes
on.
down.
Yeah, he's
Hold
not
on,
going to
hold
be
on,
as your top,
hold on,
as good
we
as
gotta-
your top guy, but you
we
got to
gotta-
have somebody
no.
that can come in and keep
We got
the ball rolling.
a box of calendars over here.
Hey now.
Where's
You got to have
what
someone that
month
can
is
come in and
McKenzie?
keep the team moving.
What month is Mackenzie again?
February.
Hello.
She's just a couple more sweet weeks from being my 28 days.
wow.
How did you give her the shortest month of the year?
And how can you make that sound?
Wait a minute,
so
I thought we
creepy?
were arguing.
You
I
suck.
thought
Quimby,
we were arguing. What
that-
happened?
That's a good question, Quimby.
All right.
I'm still
I
arguing.
deserve
Wait a
that.
minute.
I deserve that. Slash mute everybody.
There she is.
I'm still arguing. Why you
Mackenzie, apparently everybody's pissed at me for selecting you for the shortest month of the
I
year.
picked it myself. It's my birthday, Valentine's Day.
Wow, Mackenzie's birthday is Valentine's Day.
Your
Well,
birthday is on Valentine's
We're
Day?
gonna find out a little bit
Oh
more
my
about
God,
that
my
later
heart. Quimby, I know we want to continue to argue about this, but we have a few minutes left in the segment. Me and you talked about this on the bus show on the way down to DC, and I kind of want to bring this up with these guys as well. We'll start with Brace. What would you consider this to be a successful season for the Eagles going into the playoffs? What needs to happen in order for it to be successful?
It's
Or
already
is it-
successful.
It's a success already.
Absolutely. You're talking about a rookie coach, somewhat of a rookie quarterback in the playoffs, invaluable experience, what they're about to get next week, the one game that's actually, look, they've been playing playoff games for the last 5 weeks, whatever you want to say. Competition's been down, but next week when they get either Tampa Bay or LA, God bless you, Irving, because
They're going to win.
I don't know how you see that.
Come
but-
see me afterwards, all
All
right? Make sure you come see me, all right? Make sure you come see me.
He'll be
They're
in
gonna
church
win.
praying.
I'm not going to be in church praying.
I want to believe, but I need to see your vision.
Quimby, why don't you share your side of it before we go to Irving?
I'm hungry. All right. I don't think it's a successful season. It's a great
So
season.
you're Tyrese in Fast and Furious 2.
I am. I want to see him win a game.
And if they were to lose, in the playoff game, if they were to lose the playoff game, then everything's going to go back
This is
to
what
the
we
way
discussed, right?
Everything's going to go back to the way it was when everybody was complaining.
Hold on a second. You had
Jalen's not the man,
you had your
and
time
Harry
muted,
Roseman
Jalen.
sucks, and Nick Sirianni's not going to be a coach at the Eagles for very long. Everything's going to go back to all of that complaining.
All
if
right,
they
you don't
lose.
understand that we're on a clock right now. Thanks. Just so you know, the reason why I say that is because I think everything that they are deficient in right now is somewhat fixable if coaching steps in and realizes that.
I think if they draft correctly.
No, I'm not talking about drafting correctly. I'm talking about winning a game. I'm with Herb. I think they can win a game, but they have to make adjustments. They can't come out being sluggish like they have in the first half.
Facts.
You can't spot a team in the playoffs, especially a
Facts.
favored seed,
The Rams,
10 or
the Bucks.
14 points.
Correct.
You're not going to do that. So get rid of that stupid scripted 15-play crap. No, nobody's putting a
There's
hand
a
up.
purpose.
You're going to get it when we come back because we're at 5:38. Go ahead, Diaz. 30 seconds.
I'm just saying, man, they
That's
won
what Abby
4
said.
games last year.
Yes.
And this coaching staff, what, Steven Nelson and Devontae Smith
Yes.
gets them to a 9-win. You know, I get it. There's things that can be worked on and improved. You're right. You're not wrong. But they went from 4 wins. They weren't projected to win 6
Let me ask you
wins.
this.
I'm not done.
No,
I'm
no,
not done.
You are done. Let me ask you this. Do you think they can win a game in the playoffs?
I think they can.
All right, how?
They can run the ball. They can play some defense.
Wrong. Next answer. How? They have to figure out how to not come out like a bunch of slugs in the first half.
Quimby.
And that is
Quimby.
coaching.
Quimby, the coaching was, we had a Super Bowl champion coach last year coaching the same players. This new coaching staff, and listen, we'll get to John again if we want to. The same players, this coaching staff has gotten them into the playoffs. I thought this was all like some sort of exploratory year. We're the
Diaz, you don't realize when I say we only have 1 minute left.
Not bad for
Diaz
drunk
is
and
red.
And coming out sluggish does not have anything to do with coaching. Coaches can't move
All right,
your
well,
legs for you.
You haven't
Coaches can't put
you
you in the
haven't-
right spot.
You haven't
Coaches can coach you before you get there.
You have even less of a concept of a minute. Everybody, life is full of surprises, some good and some not so good. That's why your State Farm agent is there with good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates for everyone, but not a time clock like Irving Fryer and Michael Diaz need. Yep, that's right. At State Farm, you get great service and great rates with every policy, so you can be prepared for all life surprises. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. When you want the real deal, don't call Diaz. Don't call Dr. Reverend Irving Fryer. Call Dave Babuso, State Farm Agency, 856-740-5012. That's 856-740-5012. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements. Green Legion Radio with everybody that won't shut the hell up. Coming back live from 1100 Social on Fox Sports The Gambler, Philadelphia. And don't you give me any faces, young lady, you're a Cowboys fan. We'll be back right after that.
If your New Year's resolution,
You guys are clear.
quality time with your partner,
Thank you. How
don't
long
let
is this
ED
break?
get in the way. The professional erectile
3:45, and I have never heard somebody so wrong than Michael Diaz just there.
and they're ready to
my
help.
God.
90
It's not nowhere near the
That's
same team as
bullshit.
last year.
broken down.
Well, I disagree with
Defects
Quimby
blood flow. Peak
wholeheartedly
performance from
because
men treats this
he thinks
problem
if they
using
don't come
focused
out,
linear compression
you know, if
therapy,
they come
an
out on
FDA-cleared
fire,
medical
like not
device. Our
sluggishly,
focused
they can
linear
win
compression
games.
therapy is a
They're lucky
scientifically
that
proven,
they
minimally
played
invasive
Jake Fromm
procedure
and
that
Garrett
uses
Gilbert
pulse
in those
energy
games. They
waves
did
to
come out
open and
sluggishly
repair
and
aging
still
blood
only
vessels.
won by
This
one
increases
possession.
blood flow, stimulates stem cell growth, and
You go against
greatly
Tom
improves
Brady. I don't care if you come out
peak
on
performance
fire
for
and put
men.
up
There are no
14.
medications, no
If you're up
surgery,
14-0, you're still going to lose the
over
game.
80% of men who receive the treatment experience long-term improvement. Call now to receive your free consultation and free medical ultrasound at 610-679-8181. Schedule now at 610-679-8181.
Has this ever happened to you? My friend was telling me about his new pair of headphones, so I looked them up online. Now?
He said that Nick Sirianni took the same team that Doug Peterson had last year to the playoffs, when about the same team that Doug Peterson had was all on the IR and injured.
With one download.
Like, come on.
Browse privately, avoiding trackers, all for free.
Plus Devontae Smith, plus a different quarterback, plus more quarterbacks.
with duck.
Yeah, no, it is a completely different.
There's no way. No, that's incorrect. Yeah.
This product
But for Quimby, the bottom line for Quimby to
Alshon Jeffrey was still trying to run routes and catch passes
Yes.
for Peterson last year. Come on.
for Quimby to say
Jason
that
Peters was your starting left tackle.
this season is not a success until they win a playoff game. Are you fucking kidding me? Listen,
Yo,
winning a playoff game is hard. I'm off, right? I'm off.
I know you're down, but yo,
Be competitive in that game. You cannot get your wheels blown off in that game. You're coming off a 4-11-1 season, and you got a
Hi, I'm Phil from Progressive. Being a baseball fanatic like me can stress.
an uncertain
Sports points and touchdowns. So Progressive is going to help you take your mind off your team for a moment.
We turned around and
Slash, you just
what's that?
Slash, you dropping that F-bomb just really disappointed Harry Mays. We thought, me and Harry both thought you were better than that.
No, I'm not.
Well, anyway.
You guys graded me way too high.
He definitely is not.
No, you
Penalty
graded
balls.
me way too
Yeah,
high.
sports.
But to go from 4
You're right,
to potentially 5 or 6 more wins in one season.
Yeah, it's good.
Chicken sandwich.
It's nice. It's a good season.
Stupid.
That's what happens next. Your chicken is Kentucky Fried Order. And that, your chicken
You guys got 1 minute.
is bun.
Thank you.
Those buns don't matter. Then we
1
add
minute
sauce
before
and
I
pickles
can't F-bomb
and serve
anymore.
your sandwich to you. Pipe up KFC chicken sandwich.
Check yourself.
Order on the KFC app or at KFC.com. And participate.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Your local Staples has all the tools you need to start the year off strong. Right now, get 40% back in a Staples store bonus when you buy any 2 ink or toner cartridges in-store only. Offer ends 1/15. See staplesconnect.com/store bonus for details. Staples, the working and learning store.
Yandy, and I'm the disrespectful Kyle Nunemaker dropping F-bombs on Green Legion Radio.
History
And then he
through
follows me
exclusive
back
archival
up
audio from the NBA Vault.
Sorry, wait up.
Yeah, it has been most of the time. By the way, we've been counting the amount of times you guys almost have cursed.
Radio app or wherever you get your podcast.
Have almost cursed on the show.
The Gam.
Stand by.
To my Sure Auto Insurance.
Are we back on?
You're up.
All right, thank you. Our producer doesn't even have his headset on at this point. Hey, now. No, it's okay, Slash. Don't worry about it. I don't even know anything. Everybody, Green Legion Radio here at 1100 Social and live on Fox Sports The Gambler, Philadelphia. My name's Quimby, joined alongside Dr. Reverend Irving Fryer, Michael Diaz, Chris Sack, host of the Daily Ticket here on Fox Sports The Gambler, Sean Brace, our producer, Slash, who isn't doing much of anything, and our intern blocking the camera, Super Sam.
What exactly does she do around
Go
here?
Sam.
We
We asked the same thing about you, Diaz.
Go Sam.
The same
Go
thing.
Sam.
Sam
Go
runs it.
Sam. Go Sam. All right. Any more great moments about the season?
Nope.
Go.
I got a long list.
The time we fired Diaz.
Let's talk.
And then we're gonna get into Kaja.
Okay, well, this might be a Kaja thing. Can I go?
You got 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left?
Yes, you got 30 seconds.
His wife says the same thing.
Hey now.
Wow. Wow.
I didn't mean to set you up for that. I'm sorry.
I was going to say my third favorite moment of the season was the Green Legion's first Las Vegas invasion and our good friends Keenan and Pamela getting married.
Yes, that was good.
By the Reverend Dr. Irving Fryer at our tailgate. I mean,
Yes.
imagine you're an Eagles fan, you get involved with us, and then we find out, we're going to have Irv at the tailgate. And also, Irving can marry you.
May I also say, first time ever the Green Legion had 6 wins on the road this year.
6-3 on the road. That was a Kaja.
6-3.
Thanks for stepping on Kaja.
You're welcome, sir. You got your check. Shut up.
They didn't win that one in Vegas, though, because that's when I lost my mind.
Yeah, seriously. All right, so anybody else have a highlight?
Well, I thought we were going to do playoffs.
Let's do that,
right?
Real quick.
Playoffs.
Sack, 2 minutes, and then we go right into Kaja.
Okay.
Playoff possibilities, everybody. Chris Sack,
Go.
All right, so we're not going to need 2 minutes for this, but the percentage chances the Eagles could have 4 different opponents going into next week's first round matchup in the wild card weekend. The highest likelihood of an opponent is Tampa, 62.5%. The Rams, 18.75%.
Sam just got a little moist.
Without a doubt. There is no doubt about it. She cannot wait to see her hubby next week. Arizona, 12.5, and Dallas, 6.25. The only way that they can play Dallas in the playoff matchup next week is if the Rams lose, the Cardinals lose, and the Bucks lose. And being that the Bucks play the Carolina Panthers, the likelihood of that happening is slim to none. So expect it's going to wind up being Tampa or LA next week as our wild card matchup. But it's going to be exciting nonetheless. I know you guys are rooting for Tampa for running the trip because it's an easier thing to run. But hell, LA with SoFi Stadium?
I would rather LA.
LA. Well, I know a lot of people will jump on that because that's a bucket list item. It's only been open. It's the second year of the stadium, and the Super Bowl is going to be held there this year. So that's going to be a big-time matchup.
If I may, I want the Rams to lose and the Cardinals to win.
Can we real quick before
because
we do
that puts us in LA next year for a regular season game.
Can we do this real fast?
Second place.
Real fast across the panel. Quimby, I'll start with you. The opponent that you most likely want to face next week on Wildcard Weekend
is, without question, I don't give a damn.
Irving, please give me some tutelage here, some knowledge.
Tampa Bay. They're out of whack right now. They've got a lot of people that are down, and things are just things are not going well for them right now. So let's catch them at a moment when they're weak. Though they have Tom Brady, I still think we can get them. I believe we can get them.
Yes, I have to agree with Irv. They're great. They're a good team. It's Tom Brady. But how awesome would it be to
slay the goat,
slay him again? Let's go down to Tampa Bay and go on the divisional weekend.
I think all 4 of those teams right now are leaking oil. Arizona is the most likely that you want to face. Dallas is the least likely that you're going to face. All of them have struggled down the stretch. Matt Stafford doesn't have any success in the postseason. But I'll go Tampa. Tampa.
Can I give you my answer?
Please.
Oh, it's Dallas all day. Because we're going to kick their ass tonight with our backups.
Minshew Mania, baby.
Following the next week, oh, absolutely.
But if we beat them, then we can't face them.
I understand that, but you just said lay them out. Who would you rather play?
Well, then we got to lose tonight after kicking their ass.
Oops.
Oh,
Stop stepping
bad,
on this
yeah.
point, Zach.
My bad, yeah.
Hey, man, I don't mean to big league you in front of your father.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So if we win, then we can't play them. Okay.
Hold on.
I got
Hold
it.
on. I'd like to change my my answer. I don't give a damn.
Perfect. Good answer.
That's the same
Good
answer, man.
All right, let's go to Kaja.
That's it. Diaz.
Oh, we got Kaja.
Everybody, it's time for our favorite segment here on Green Legion Radio. It's called Kaja. That's kick-ass or jackass. Diaz, you have a bunch. We're going to go through the panel. Diaz is going to give us a topic. How do you want to start it? Where do you want to finish it?
I'm going to start with Zach. We'll end with the Reverend over here.
All right.
We covered a lot of these things because you like to step on Kaja, but we don't have a lot of minutes left. So let's just start off here. Zach, kick-ass or jackass? Carolina week 6. Sean Bradley's fumble recovery leads to the linebacker room nicknaming him Scoops because he just fell on the ball and didn't run with it.
I mean,
Scoops
are
Bradley.
fantastic chips for chips and salsa. So that's kick-ass.
We played Carolina.
Yeah, a
they had
long time ago.
Sam Darnold.
Meanwhile,
Become good friends with his father, Marcus Bradley, through the course of the season. I will say nothing bad about Sean. Jackass.
Oh, I
He
like
said jackass.
kick ass.
No, it's a bad nickname.
Oh, okay.
I like the name Scoops. Kick ass.
You are correct.
Scoops.
You are correct, Mr. Fryer. The correct answer is Scoops. Okay, how about this? Zach, I'm interested. The Eagles going 6-3 on the road, but 3-4 at home so far. Kick ass or jackass?
It's kick-ass. So you got to get the wins any way that you can get them.
They played 9 games on the road.
9-8, yeah.
Kick ass.
Kick ass.
There really isn't a home field advantage these days. So kick ass.
Kick ass. Green Legion is built around invasions. 6-3 on the road. That's
Hell
good.
yeah.
First time in my life undefeated on the road. I'm undefeated on the road this year. Wow. Okay. How about this? Kick ass or jackass? Nick Sirianni's midseason adjustments. Zach.
I actually prefer his halftime adjustments. They've been much better this season, but he's been awesome in those scenarios. Kick ass.
I can't argue anything. Nick Sirianni, kick ass.
We're still on the show, Quimby.
I know. I'm looking at somebody in our room. Can you ask Diaz to pull his hat down a little? In the front?
It's got to be
The
Henderson.
glare from his forehead and the TV is hurting my eyes.
It's got to be Henderson.
Wow.
Jamie Hollenbach.
No, it's Jamie.
Kick ass.
Jamie Hollenbach is a jackass. All right, how about this? 2021. Kick-ass or jackass? The Green Legion's first ever Las Vegas invasion.
I wish I could have been there. It sounded every bit except for the loss. Kick-ass.
Yeah, I didn't go. Jackass on my part.
I absolutely hated that effing trip. Jackass.
If you missed it, you suck. Kick ass.
How many more we got? Where we got time?
2 minutes.
All right. Here's one. Kick-ass or jackass, Zach? Diaz ordering tacos in Denver and forgetting the order 10 minutes later because of those sweet Denver gummy bears.
You singing Billy Joel was jackass.
Edibles are always a good time. Denver edibles are dangerous. Jackass, Diaz.
Diaz, anything? Jackass.
Marijuana edibles?
Oh, Irving, we have to have a conversation.
Hey now.
There's a
I
beautiful
pass.
world open.
I pass.
Ooh, it's good stuff. All right, how about this? Kick-ass or jackass? Zach, Jalen Hurts' legs.
Why the hell am I talking about a grown man's legs? Jackass.
I once saw Roy Halladay's calves, and they impressed me. Kick ass.
All right, Vinny Chase's brother in Entourage.
Victory!
Jackass.
We got Mackenzie and Hutch walking around here in their legs,
D-
and you're talking about a man's legs.
You're a jackass for asking me about some man's legs.
Okay, so you guys all have your fun. This is the follow-up.
What do you
It's
think
more
about
the
that?
rushing it. How about this? Kick-ass or jackass? Jalen Hurts' arm.
It's the same thing.
Well, no, it's a lot different with
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different.
Wait your turn, sir.
I think Diaz is jackass about talking about another man's body parts.
His arm, as in like his throwing?
Yes, that's what both of these questions are. You guys are turning it into something that it's not.
I mean,
Can we just be on above board on this?
It could be a little bit better. So do I go jackass? I'll go jackass. I need a little bit more from Jalen.
Thank you,
There
Sean,
go.
for
Yep.
participating in the
There you
exercise.
go. There you go.
I'm going with kick-ass. His receivers should be dropping as many balls as
Fair.
they have.
Quez.
I want to know where this is going. You started with his legs, then you went to his arms.
Oh, my neck,
Do you have a
dog.
foot fetish? Are you going to talk about his feet next?
We got Rex Ryan at Green Legion Radio over here.
Irv, I
Ryan.
could have said Jalen Hurts' rushing game and then his passing game,
I love
but I
a
try to
good
keep
Well,
it
why
shorter.
didn't you- yeah, why
Everyone
didn't you
tells
say
me I
that?
talk
Mi
too much.
amigo Diaz, uno más, por favor. Uno más, por favor.
All right, one more. Let's take a look. What do we got on? Here you go, Zach. Kick-ass or jackass? Jonathan Gannon, future head coach in the NFL.
Jackass. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Brace is drinking a beer.
Yeah, jackass.
I still want to see him selling hot dogs in a cart. Jackass.
Not going to happen, jackass.
Not gonna do it, jackass. That's it for Kaja.
Everybody, Green Legion Radio. The pregame show. Are we? Is Harry Mays up?
Harry Mays is next.
Yes.
All right, our good friend Harry Mays taking over after this. You guys, it has been an excellent season, and we can't thank you enough for the support here. Green Legion Tailgate.
Go Birds! Let's go!
Can we get an Eagles chant?
Dallas sucks!
Take us away.
Just, we'll do that right after Green Legion Radio, live here at Xfinity, the 1100 Social Patio and Barn. Brought to you by our friends at MCS Residential, MCS Custom Cabinetry for all your residential contracting needs. Check them out at mcsinc-pa.com. That's mcsinc-pa.com. Send them out, everybody. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Go Birds!
Let's go!
It's easy, just Jackson.
New year, new car.
Easy, boy. Easy. It's almost time. Here we go.
New year, new car.
Yeah, you're good. All right, I'll talk to you then. Talk to you. Later.
Easterland is pouring out of the gate, and you
Yeah, right.
in America's favorite minivan from $12,990. Yes, from it's our first sale of the year with you.
for standing up for them.